friends. They're popping already. I am super late today. I'm so sorry. Today was therapy day and I just went so far off track. But therapy day is always a pretty good day, so I can't complain. I feel like there's one more here. I think we already have 3 out, but I think there's one more. The TikTok reading I just did was interesting. It was kind of heavy and I really wanted to go deeper, but there's only 3 minutes on TikTok. I know you can do longer videos there, but I have to figure that out. I think you have to record them first and then upload them. So, I'm not sure. I'm still figuring all this out. But I appreciate you being on this ride with me. Okay, that was a lot. There we go. Okay, and that one's on the floor. Of course. Let me pick everything up and I will be right back. All right, what is going on today, friends? There are some big, heavy, sad energies. So let's go ahead and dive in. We have the Chariot that came out with the 4 of Swords. This is an interesting energy all on its own because it's like you're going, you're moving towards your goal. Sometimes this can even mean victory. I don't think you're quite there yet. Because then paired with the 4 of Swords, it's like you're not really getting anywhere. So you're putting in the work, you're doing all the time and putting all of your energy into whatever it is that you're doing. It feels probably like a work project or your career in some way. Especially with this 5 of Pentacles later. I think that's why it's pulling me that way. But regardless, you're going, but you're not moving forward. So, I haven't even told you the rest of the cards yet. The Moon is next. 5 of Pentacles is last. With the Moon, though, I was immediately drawn to the 2 dogs up top, and it kind of gave that like yin and yang kind of a feel. And I don't often get that from the Moon, so that was why I thought that was interesting. Which always makes me think of balance and things like that. Now, with the Moon, a lot of times it's like something is hidden or there's something you're not seeing. And I definitely feel that here with your not really moving forward, even though you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. There's something you're not seeing. And with my attention being drawn to all of that, it makes me think that there's some kind of imbalance. Like, if this is a project at work where there's a lot of players in whatever's going on, and, you know, yeah, you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, but maybe the other people involved aren't, or one particular other person just really isn't pulling their weight. That's the kind of imbalance that I'm feeling. So that would make sense, especially if, you know, you're both in separate parts of the office, or you've just you've been really busy working on that one thing, so you're not having a lot of time to converse with everyone else that's involved. So it makes sense that you're not really seeing that imbalance. So that's what it feels like. As for this 5 of Pentacles, you know it's not moving forward. That part of it you do see. So you know something is wrong, and you're feeling that energetically. Like you're feeling sad. You might... We kind of talked about how if you both are working separately on this and just really keeping focused, at least on your part, really keeping focused, really putting all of your energy towards this, it might cause you to be a little bit isolated. I'm certainly feeling that here. They're all alone. And another thing I just noticed, there's a key and a lock on that wall back there, and they're both very separate. So, you know, it could be stemming some kind of insecurity in you because you're like, what am I doing wrong? Because again, you're not seeing this yet. So I think right now in this basic set of cards, it's kind of telling you to like get a full picture before you start blaming yourself. But right now, it just doesn't feel good. It's, yeah, the insecurity is really there. I can understand why you would be worried um, about this project and, even just about your own work ethic and everything. If you think that it's not moving forward because you're doing something wrong, even though you've been doing everything right, you're like, okay, what am I not seeing about myself? I don't see that it's about you here. But I can see where you might feel that way right now. So let's see what the advice is from the cards, especially if the whole situation isn't being made apparent to you yet. It would be kind of hard to give you any kind of advice moving forward, because you're not just going to want to wait this out. There's no sense in you feeling all these different ways when you're not the problem. So I hope, if any message, I hope you hear that. This is not your fault. But let's see. Okay, all right. See me in their eyes. It says, whenever conferring with another, either face-to-face or across the miles, whether a human being, departed spirit, or sentient tree, always speak to the highest within them. It makes such a difference. Amen, the universe. P.S. Yeah, as if some trees weren't sentient. Glad you caught that. All right. I think this is talking about a potential confrontation that's coming from all of this. Stay grounded in your own knowledge that you have been doing everything that you've known to be doing at the highest and best possible ways that you could have been doing them. Because I can see that. So know yourself in that way and be really confident in that part of it. And, when it comes to confronting people, a lot of times they're going to be on their guard, especially in a situation like this where they've been just purposefully slacking off, and they might try to pass the buck and say, well, you did this, and you didn't do this part or whatever, and really they're the ones that have been dropping the ball, right? So try not to get dragged into that fight. There's no need to have a fight about it. You know what you've been doing. You know that you've been doing your best. And there's a pretty good chance, if you're not the problem, they probably are. So ask them what they've been doing. Ask them to show you their work and, see their pieces that are supposed to be coming together with all of this. Because if they have been doing the work, it's there and they'll be able to show you. And again, then there's nothing to fight about. And if they haven't, then it's going to be time for some kind of adjustment, right? Maybe they're needing help. Maybe this isn't the job for them. I know that sounds terrible, and I don't mean to laugh at something terrible, but we can approach anything in a kind way, and I think that's what this is trying to say. So wherever you're going from here, try to be kind. I know it's not always an easy jump from like sadness and insecurity and all of that to kindness. More often we like to jump to like anger or more sadness or that fight. But just try. That's the advice. I'm just the messenger. What can I say? Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. And I hope to read for you again soon. I love you lots. Bye.